29th week in Ordinary Time, October 25, Wednesday. First reading. Do not allow sin any control over your mortal bodies. Do not submit yourselves to its evil inclinations, and do not give your members over to sin as instruments to do evil. On the contrary, offer yourselves as persons returned from death to life, and let the members of your body be as holy instruments at the service of God. Sin will not lord it over you again, for you are not under the law, but under grace. I ask again, are we to sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? Certainly not. If you have given yourselves up to someone as his slave, you are to obey the one who commands you, aren't you? Now with sin you go to death, and by accepting faith you go the right way. Let us give thanks to God, for after having sin as your master, you have been given to another, that is, to the doctrine of faith, to which you listen willingly, and being free from sin, you began to serve true righteousness. Gospel. Pay attention to this. If the servant of the house had known at what time the thief would come, he would not have let his house be broken into. You also must be ready, for the Son of Man will come at an hour you do not expect. Peter said, Lord, did you tell this parable only for us or for everyone? And the Lord replied, Imagine then the wise and faithful steward whom the master sets over his other servants to give them food rations at the proper time. Fortunate is this servant if his master on coming home finds him doing his work. Truly I say to you, the master will put him in charge of all his property. But it may be that the steward thinks, My lord delays in coming, and he begins to abuse the manservants and the servant girls, eating and drinking and getting drunk. Then the master will come on a day he does not expect him, and at an hour he doesn't know. He will cut him off and send him to the same fate as the unfaithful. The servant who knew his master's will, but did not prepare to do what his master wanted, will be punished with sound blows. But the one who did what deserved a punishment without knowing it shall receive fewer blows. Much will be required of the one who has been given much, and more will be asked of the one who has been entrusted with more.